let's talk about how you send Bitcoin to anyone, anywhere in the world. Okay, sending Bitcoin works like email. When you want to send an email to somebody, the very first thing you need to do is get the email address of the destination. So a lot of people get hung up on this with Bitcoin. They're like, I need to send it and I don't know what to do. It's like, step one, where are you going to send it? Think about it like email. You got to send the Bitcoin to somewhere else. You got to start with the destination. Even if you are sending Bitcoin to yourself, you have to start with the destination because you have to generate a Bitcoin address. We'll call it a Bitcoin receive address. Okay, so let's assume I am sending Bitcoin between Coinbase and River. Let's say it's going from Coinbase to River. So if the destination is River, that means when I want to send it, even if I'm sending it to myself between two accounts I control, I have to start with the destination. What is the email address, or in this case, the Bitcoin receive address for where I'm sending it? Well, because it's going from Coinbase to River, I have to start in River, and I have to generate a Bitcoin receive address. Now, a Bitcoin receive address is a long string of letters and numbers. It's between 26 and 62 letters and numbers in a string. Satoshi Nakamoto was smart enough to make it work where it does not use any special characters. So if you double click it, it's not going to select only part of a Bitcoin address. If you double click a Bitcoin address, it always selects the whole thing. Satoshi Nakamoto was a genius. He made it, idiot proof. If you do decide to type a Bitcoin address, you do not need to worry about typing it wrong. There is something called a checksum in a Bitcoin receive address that makes it impossible to send it in the wrong place. Anytime you're generating a Bitcoin address, you generate the address at the destination, which means you go into River and you click receive, and it will give you a Bitcoin address, and that is the address you use. Don't pull a random address out of your transaction history or something like that. Go generate a new Bitcoin address every time. You might be thinking, well, that's cool. I'll just memorize my Bitcoin receive address. You do not need to do that because every time you send Bitcoin, you need to generate a new receive address. Although nobody can tell who is transacting, the transactions themselves appear on a public ledger. And if you are sending all different transactions to the same Bitcoin receive address, someone can eventually figure out, if they do enough scouring, that all of those things are going to you. If you generate a new Bitcoin receive address every time you're sending Bitcoin, you don't have to worry about that because the person who sends you $20 sees $20, the person who sends you $20,000 sees $20,000, and there's nothing that connects the two of those things. So you should always generate a new Bitcoin receive address every time because it helps with your privacy.